Morning. Don't know where you are, but where I am. It's early. The world's still stretching. The coffee's hot, and the signals are already coming in. Let's take a look before the day starts making demands. This is Signal Check with Adrian North. Tuesday morning, June 16th. Still that quiet hour before inboxes explode and calendars take over. Wherever you are right now, desk, couch, trailhead, parking lot. The network's been busy while you slept. So, coffee in hand. Let's see what moved overnight. A default account on an AI gateway just became a full server takeover. Researchers at Obsidian Security found a chain, 3 vulnerabilities working together that let a low-privilege user on LiteLLM climb all the way to admin and execute code on the host server. LiteLLM is one of those widely deployed proxies sitting between applications and language models, which means it's a high-value target. The chain exploits path traversal, privilege escalation, and remote code execution in sequence. It's patched now, but the lesson here? Gateway infrastructure is critical infrastructure, and default accounts are never really harmless. Microsoft 365 Copilot had a one-click problem. A link that looked completely trustworthy could have let an attacker quietly pull emails, calendar entries, indexed files, everything Copilot Enterprise Search touches. Varonis Threat Labs found it. The attack rode on Microsoft's own infrastructure, so security tools wouldn't flag it. One click. That's all it took. The flaw's been fixed, but it's a reminder that when AI tools index everything, the blast radius of a vulnerability gets a lot bigger. Copilot sees your whole workspace. So did this exploit. Chinese hackers spent more than a year inside North American research networks, medical, academic, defense, stealing sensitive email without making noise. The entry point? Google Workspace auto-forwarding rules. They'd compromise an account, set up a quiet forwarding rule, and just wait. Emails flowed out to attacker-controlled addresses. No malware, no alerts, just configuration abuse that looked like normal admin behavior. Its espionage tradecraft adapted to cloud collaboration tools, and it worked because no one was watching the rule changes. Defense research, medical data, all of it leaving through the front door disguised as workflow automation. A LinkedIn job offer with a surprise inside. Someone documented receiving what looked like a legitimate recruiter message, professional profile, real company, but the attachment wasn't a job description. It was a backdoor. The post hit Hacker News and climbed fast. 582 points, over 100 comments. People swapping stories about similar attempts, dissecting the social engineering, debating how recruiters should send materials now that trust is this broken. It's a strange place we're in, where even career opportunities need a threat model. Shifting gears. If you think your best running years are behind you after 50, the mileage data says otherwise. Runner's World pulled the numbers, and they tell a story that contradicts the usual narrative. Runners in their 50s and 60s are logging some of the longest, most consistent miles of their lives. Not just maintaining, improving. The proof is in training logs, race results, and longevity studies that show aerobic capacity holds better than we assumed if you keep moving. It's not about peak speed anymore. It's about sustainable volume, smarter recovery, and the kind of patience that only comes with age. 50 isn't the end. It might be where you finally figure it out. And if you're racing Broken Arrow this week, one of North America's toughest mountain ultras, there's a new landmark waiting for you. The Stairway to Heaven, that bolted ladder pinned to the rock face just below Washoe Peak summit, has been rebuilt. It's one of the most feared sections of any trail race on the continent. Vertical, exposed, the kind of climb that makes you question your life choices while you're clipped in and ascending. The new install is stronger, better anchored, but it's still terrifying, and it's still mandatory. If you're running Broken Arrow, you'll know it when you see it. Just keep breathing, and don't look down. That's Signal Check for today. Close the tabs, step outside, the day's waiting. We'll talk again next time.